All right, everybody. So now let's get into a quick customer gathering training where we talk about some of the back to the basics. Going to give you a little bit of information so you know, hey, this is how we do things. This is our philosophy. This is what we're doing. We're not selling anything. We're just helping people. So you have to get certified in your web office by clicking on the Go to Training link and then do the course that's the Think Energy certification. In some of the states, you have to do other courses as well, like in Illinois and Maryland. And you need a background check in certain states if you're going to sign up customers, personal customers. You don't need to do the background check if you're not signing up personal customers in those states. It is not a requirement to be an energy advisor. It's simply a requirement to enroll a customer. So even if you did the background check and failed the background check, it doesn't matter. Certification is not required to be an energy advisor or to sponsor other energy advisors. Okay, that's just a state requirement for enrolling personal customers. So don't worry about it. If somebody doesn't pass a background check, it doesn't mean they get kicked out of the company, right? The goal, get paid in the first 72 hours. That's a great goal to have. Knowing your customer enrollment site, which is get.thinkenergy.com/your username, and then become your own first customer if you can, and make a short list of everybody that you know that you love and trust and ask them to support your new business. Why wouldn't you do that? See, now when you get paid, you'll now have a story to tell prospective customers and advisors like, I help people save money on their electric bill. I got paid. This works. Now it becomes a permanent story. And also, you need personal customers to get promoted in our compensation plan. You can't get to even the first rank without getting some customers personally yourself, right? So it's part of the process that we have. So step one of our 6-step customer gathering training is ask them for help or ask them for a favor, ask them to support your business, and also talk about what's in it for them. Like, this is the help method. Hey, mom, I need your help and it's really important. Do you have a few minutes? And now you go through the process with your mom. Here's the favor method. Hey, dad, I need a favor. If I can save you some money and it's not going to cost you anything or inconvenience you, and it would be really important to me, would you do me a favor? See, that's a good one. Certified Energy Advisor method. This is a great one too. Hey friend, I finished my training course and then I'm now a certified energy advisor. I'm authorized in the state of Texas or 16 other states to save people money on their electric bill. Would you let me do a free analysis for you to see if I can save you some money? See, very simple, not pushy. We're not selling anything. We're just being friendly and helping people with something that they have to pay anyway. The object on step 2 is to get them to say yes to you don't even have to explain anything about the energy sector or electricity. Just asking them for their support or asking them to do you a favor and getting a yes to that is great. And then if they offer any resistance, simply repeat your request. Like, hey, look, as I said, it's not going to cost you anything. It won't inconvenience you. It'll save you some money, and it means a lot to me. So will you help me out? Great. We have that. Community solar, other methods with community solar. Hey, are you currently taking advantage of that free state-sponsored discount, state-enabled discount on your electric bill? Grab a copy of your bill. Let's see what you can qualify for, and let's get you signed up. It only takes a minute. It's a 5 to 30% discount. There's no reason to pay full price on your electric bill in a community solar market anymore. It just doesn't make sense. Why would you do that? Why would you pay more when you can pay less for free? Here's the autosave. This is a great one. Hey friend, you know how people have the right to choose a supplier on their electric bill in those markets? Yeah. Yeah, well, 90%, 84 to 90% of people have tried it. They've gotten burned because they forgot to renew and then their rate went way up. We have fixed all of that. It's called autosave. No one else has it, and it gives you these benefits. And use the flyer, use the video, use the 4 benefits. I'd love to help you get enrolled so you can start to get the autosave benefits with 0 risk and never go above the utility. So go grab a copy of your bill. It only takes a minute. You guys see how amazing that is? It's so simple to be able to do this, to be able to, you know, to be able to bring something to someone that they don't know about that's good for them and educate them about it so they can be happy after they sign up with you. You're like their savior. That's what we're doing. We're helping people out. So those are some of the methods. And then look, step 3 is tell them you started a business, right? After somebody says, sure, what do you need me to do? Just tell them, hey, I started a business and it would be really important. Let's get you signed up. And, you wait a minute, really, like pause for a moment. When you tell them that you started a business, pause. Look for some signs of interest, right? Because if they start to ask you about, well, how does that work? What are you doing? It might be time to ask them to take a look at the business, transition from being a customer to maybe a possible business partner and use the fallback position as the customer at that point. So you guys, and then tell them your why. Like, why are you doing it? Share your why. We were just at our national convention in the last national convention in November, about 5 or 6 months ago, and we had a speaker in Jia Jiang who talked about telling people your why. If you include your why, people are more inclined to do something because you just made it important to them. You just made it notable to them. You just made it so that they understand there's something more that they can do to help you. Great. Tell them why you started your business. And, again, if they show any interest because of your why, it's time to talk to them about becoming a potential advisor. Step 5 is simple. You help them sign up. Don't just send them a link and expect them to sign up because they're probably not going to. If they have a question and they don't know what the answer is at a certain part of the sign up, like, where do I find this information? What does this mean? Then they're not going to sign up. So why wouldn't you be there to walk them through the sign up? It only takes a couple minutes. So even if you're just on the phone with them while they're walking through it, you can walk through on your side and see the screens that they're looking at or answer the questions when they come up. Okay, so we're not allowed to complete the enrollment for the customer, but we can sure as heck walk them through. Explain that most of the time they'll receive a confirmation email or a text that they have to click to finish their enrollment. It's all done via email, really, is what it is. And customers that are age 75 or over, they may receive a phone call to protect them. We protect our seniors from fraud by doing that. And step 6 is this. It's like, be thankful, right? Send a thank you card. They're your loyal customers. They're becoming a customer with you because of the relationship that they have with you. So send them a handwritten thank you card. Most people don't get that anymore. And then ask for referrals. This sets you apart. It lets you stand out from the crowd. And when you're asking for referrals, reminding people that there's no cost to be a customer is a good thing. Because people, when they think about referrals, they're like, what's it going to cost if I refer somebody? Not going to cost them anything. So reminding them is a good thing. We also have our customer experience on Trustpilot, where our ratings are going up and up every day because of everybody that is real customers that are making, that are posting real reviews, ratings about our company. We want that. So if you're a customer, if you're an advisor and you're also a customer, then put in a customer review. Like, don't put in a review about being an advisor. This is the customer experience that we're talking about. And have your customers go there as well. Ask them for their honest opinion. We're moving up and accelerating our results on this every single day. And so it's amazing what we have going on here. Things to know, people you do business with. Look, if you do business with people, like you have a hairstylist, you have a car mechanic, whatever, an insurance agent, and ask them, do you do business with people who do business with you? You have clout with them. Like, if they won't be your customer, then go find a new barber, right? And if you don't get the desired result that you're looking for in like 1 to 3 attempts, if you talk to 3 people and you didn't get a customer or it didn't go the way you wanted it to, get help from your team. I like to do it after the first one, just to debrief, just get in touch with hey, I called somebody, and just bounce it off of your sponsor or your sponsor's sponsor. Get the customer on a 3-way call if needed. Sometimes those 3-way calls with a customer turn into an advisor too. You just never know. We have all the flyers that are shareable, obviously, with QR codes and everything else. We have all the videos that are there with our BAM app that you can utilize to send information out to people. And we have an incredibly diverse suite of products, like in the state of Texas, with contract flexibility and budget options and $100 cash gift cards and our Think Smart $10 a month monthly discount. I mean, we have these incredible platforms, plus the battery program that's coming soon to Texas. We're in the early stages of this, the pilot phase of it right now, but it's going to come out of pilot soon. And we've got this battery program that The more Texas customers and the more autosave customers that you and your team bring in, when we launch the battery program, all of the Think Energy electricity customers in Texas and all of the autosave customers in the autosave markets, they are going to be the first ones to get the battery. So the race is on to get as many customers signed up right now as possible. What's going to happen is the people who stay focused on bringing customers in these markets, when we launch the battery program, and it will launch soon, whoever has the most customers, they're going to have the biggest windfall because it's just going to automatically happen. Like your Think Energy is going to start to pre-qualify those customers, and the first in, the sooner they'll get it. So this is just every time you bring in a customer in Texas or an autosave market, you're just setting yourself up for future income without you having to go out and get them as another customer. This is just going to be an added bonus for you and long-term residuals as well. So we have that as well. How to do a savings analysis in Texas. You need to be a little bit savvy and ask people, hey, let me take a look at your bill so I can do a savings analysis for you, because it works differently in the state of Texas than the other markets. Everybody has a contract, and whoever their supplier is the billing company. So look for the average price paid on the electric bill for residential and look for the energy charge on the bill for commercial. And that's what you're going to compare. You're going to compare the average price paid for electricity on residential to our rate that's on the website and on the EFL. And you're going to compare energy charge to energy charge on the EFL for commercial customers. And it's right there. It says, here's the average price you paid for electricity this month. Pretty simple. There's how you do the calculation if you want to know, but you don't need to know. And then just think in Texas, you need to understand that they might have an early termination fee, and knowing when their contract end date is good. You can start it as early as 45 days in advance. And if they're on budget billing, just let them know, hey, we have budget billing too, but you might need to settle your budget with your existing company when you come aboard. So it's pretty simple, and we get paid weekly. Every Friday, we get paid for the following. So anything that happens Saturday through Friday, customers that come in get qualified and payable, you get paid the following week on Friday. And then we get residual income on the third Friday of each month, along with any bonuses, rank advancement bonuses that go along as well. So guys, that's it. And you'll get an email from PayQuicker after you make your first $15 so that you can then set up your PayQuicker wallet so we can deposit the money in your PayQuicker wallet, and then you can send it wherever you want. You can spend it right from there. You can take it out of the bank with a debit card. You can have a virtual debit card that you get automatically, or you can send it via ACH right to your bank. Pretty simple, guys. So that's the customer side of what we're